Where I'm standing is where Hayes McCloud drove his car into the fence that you can see is smashed behind me after being shot by police. Now, according to the Pierce County Sheriff's Office in Washington, he was suspected of killing 2 people early Wednesday morning in Pierce County, and we now know that he was an acquaintance of at least one of those victims.
My heart was racing, it was like,
This is video from a Seaside resident Wednesday, showing a large law enforcement response along Sunset Boulevard. The community was placed under a shelter-in-place order as police looked for double homicide suspect Hayes McCloud.
I came out and saw rows and rows and rows of policemen, police people with coming out of their vehicles with these big old guns and just heading down there.
McCloud was a suspect in 2 homicides that happened early Wednesday morning at 2 separate locations in Pierce County, Washington.
I definitely heard all of the law enforcement vehicles. It was very loud and a lot of sirens.
A 35-year-old man who was an acquaintance of McCloud was found dead in a home a bit before 3 in the morning in Puyallup, and soon after, another man was found dead in Tacoma. Seaside police eventually located McCloud a little after 6 p.m. in his car on Sunset Boulevard. When officers approached, they say McCloud fired at them, leading officers from Gearhart and Cannon Beach Police to fire shots in return.
I heard in the background gunshots from a distance. It sounded like they were coming from downhill.
McCloud then drove away and was found dead in the car shortly after, right up the road, crashed into a fence outside a housing complex. One witness describes what he saw after the shooting took place.
When I saw that vehicle racing up the hill here towards the property and me, because I wasn't far away, I knew something else was transpiring really quickly. I thought he would go through my open gates, but he veered to the left and missed my gate and hit part of the fence line on the corner of the property.
No one else was injured.
First instinct was get the heck out of the way and go somewhere else and let people know around me that what's happening.
And I was just praying for safety for everyone.
One neighbor I spoke with off camera told me he heard around 20 to 30 shots when all this took place. Now, those involved officers will be placed on administrative leave, and the Oregon State Police are investigating. In Seaside, Celine Stevens, KGW News.